and begin our picks because I know the first game is going to be in London starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is going to be
Jaguars, 1-4 Jaguars against the 3-2 Bears.
Chicago Bears, and I'm thinking Jacksonville carrying the momentum from the win last
I like Chicago, and the only reason why is because, like I said, Jacksonville, they won last week, but they can own a con, boy. He love their home games over there in London, boy.
Oh boy, Trevor Lawrence felt the taste. He tasted blood last week.
I mean, he did. He tasted blood. He came through, but they almost gave that up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a struggle for them to win that damn game. So I like the Bears.
We're gonna keep it with the Bears. Branson,
I got the Bears.
Okay, are you gonna write these picks down? Or?
I can't because I know I'm winning, but that's cool.
This dude,
I'm just saying. I know.
Please, let's get the total count up, man, so we can squash it.
So both of y'all say the Bears. I say the Jaguars. I'm just randomly picking.
Okay. We got what we going with the Lions and
Why don't one of y'all do the 1 o'clock games? The other one does the 4.
All right, I did 4.
And Monday.
I got 4.
Okay, so then I'll do. So then after the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Bears, we have the Cardinals at Green Bay. Cardinals are 2-3. Green Bay is 3-2. I'm gonna put
Give me the
Green Bay. I'm going with Green Bay. Okay. Son, who you got?
You know what?
It's Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm all right, Green Bay.
Yeah. Really? Okay, so next we're gonna have the Colts 2-3 in Tennessee at the Titans 1-3. I think the Colts are gonna carry that L.
Yeah, I think Colts
last week against the Jaguars.
Yeah, I like the Colts.
Just like Alabama's gonna take their anger and frustration out on the Gamecocks Sunday. I think the Colts will do the same.
Records.
Okay. Hey, all right.
No, I'm saying what are the records?
2-3 for the Colts, 1-3 for the Titans.
I'm gonna take the Colts.
The Cardinals is 2-3 and the Packers is 3-2.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Colts.
Okay. All right. So then after that, we're gonna have Houston Texans 4-1 at the Patriots in New England 1-4.
Houston, Texas.
That's not even worth mentioning.
We got that.
Yes. Guard your pregnant women in New England. Stephon Diggs is coming to town. But we all picking Houston on that one. Okay, cool. Next game after that for 1 o'clock is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 3-2 at the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans.
Bucks.
2-3.
I like the Bucks.
Yeah. I don't think Tampa can play at home. I saw that video of their roof flying off.
Yeah.
They ain't
I'm
gonna be in
taking the
Tampa.
Saints. My boy getting the start this week.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. He's starting this week. Derek
Damn, Rattler. Rattler.
Give me the same this week.
Motherfuckers Rattler out of South Carolina.
Carr.
Yeah, Carr hurt with a bleep.
Give me Spencer Rattler.
Man, give me them Bucks, bro. Give me them Bucks.
Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Gotta go Gamecock.
No Gamecock. I've been waiting for Spencer Rattler to get out there. That's
Okay.
my guy.
Next game gonna be the 1-4 Cleveland Browns at the 2-2 Philly Eagles in Philly.
Go Birds.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'll go
pick
Birds.
Philly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Philly.
Look, and what's crazy is Cleveland's been so bad, you just know you just can't pick Cleveland.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's just
Deshaun.
like,
Boy, and they're more out. We softened them up for you again.
I
Don't
appreciate that.
fumble
But-
it like y'all did with the last
but
team.
Not
we saw.
only that, what's crazy in this whole scenario is Deshaun Watson got a guaranteed contract.
Yep.
That boy gonna get his money regardless of what happens.
No matter what.
Regardless of how bad they are this year, Deshaun Watson gonna get that.
It's gonna be his last contract.
Yeah.
It's gonna-
It was worth every bit of it.
Yeah.
Like,
You're right.
so be it. I made 200. I'll take it.
Okay, and next we got the game of the week. It's going to be the Washington Commanders 4-1 at the Baltimore Ravens.
Ravens.
In Baltimore at 3-3.
Ravens.
I'm going with the Commanders.
Of course, we're gonna go with the
Damn
Commanders.
right I am.
Ravens.
It's not going to be easy. It's going to be an ugly game.
Action Jackson, baby, and the bowling ball.
It's gonna
Derrick
be a-
Henry,
It's going to
King
be a
Henry.
close game. This is the Beltway battle.
King Henry, boy.
This is DC versus Baltimore.
You're right. This is for that area, that DMV area.
Yes.
I'm gonna take the Ravens just because I don't think that's your boyfriend. He's there, but I I think Lamar is trying to make something happen right now. Not saying that Jalen isn't nice, because I expect y'all to ruin the Cowboys Thanksgiving.
Wrong. I ain't worried about
So
that.
that's what
I ain't worried.
We got y'all on Thanksgiving.
I ain't worried about
I expect
that.
y'all to lose this week.
I ain't worried about
I
that.
baked some turkey today.
Yeah,
Right.
Look, I'm trying. If
I
I
ain't
don't
worried.
go home, or you're going home though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I ain't
I have to
worried
go
about
home.
that. I ain't worried about that.
So yeah, I'm not really
Excited.
like the Ravens right now. Washington maybe next year. I think the Ravens got something to prove.
Yeah, they do.
I'm rooting for the Commanders. I wouldn't be
course.
surprised
Of
if they
course.
lose,
Of course.
but
You got it. You got right
with them
to.
until they lose. Which
Yeah,
you should
you
be like,
supposed
when
to
they
be
get the
doing.
first win, loss, then I'll start.
yeah, I'm still
But,
riding.
yeah.
But that's going to be a tough game. That's going to be the
yeah.
hardest game we played
That's
this
why it's
season
game of the week
so far.
and the TV game.
Yeah, and that's
All
on
right.
my 1 p.m.
So we got all 4 o'clock game. We're gonna go with my Cowboys against the 3-2 Cowboys against the Lions 3-1 Lions.
Lions.
Give me the Lions.
Of course, I'm gonna ride with my boys. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, we got the Chargers, the 2-2 Chargers at the 3-2 Broncos. You know what? Rival game. This is a rival game. I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
I think the Chargers.
It's gonna be a good game.
Broncos, I'm gonna take the Chargers.
I'm taking Chargers.
I like Herbert. I think Herbert's kind of nice.
Only reason why I won because the Broncos got a top 10 defense, and Bo Nix is playing nice. If it wasn't for according to QB out of VA, out of Washington, you'd be talking about him.
This is kind of my favorite time of year now, because we know that the weather's getting ready to change. So now all these different cities are getting ready to get
Cold.
this weather, that football weather now.
Right.
So if they get a Denver type of
Snow
football
pattern,
game,
yeah, snow.
Denver going to win. But this is my favorite time.
They
of
at
year.
Mile High, bro. That's why I'm going with the Broncos. You got 3-2 Steelers at the 2-3 Raiders. I'll go with Steelers.
You said Raiders?
Raiders, yep, 2-3.
Okay.
In Las Vegas.
Yeah, Las Vegas. There was word that your boy is back out on the practice field.
He's not starting.
No, he's not starting, but let your boy lose this week.
Okay, but it's not.
No, yeah, let Justin lose this week.
But the two
And
games,
he started
but the 2 games they lost wasn't his fault.
It don't matter.
we kind of brought Russ in to start. But
Right.
Russ got hurt.
Right.
And Justin, we threw you up there. Now, you had a good start, but you lose our 3rd game in a row. We're going to let Russ come in and see what he can do. I don't agree with it, but I think that's where it's going to. If they lose, who we got?
All right, so you got the.
No.
Oh, I'm with the Steelers.
Okay. You got Steelers too?
So we got the next game. We have the 3-2 Falcons against the 1-4 Panthers. I'm sure everybody's gonna go with the Falcons on that one.
Now, I'm glad you brought that up, because last week I made a decree or declaration that this was the game that Carolina had circled on their calendar that they could most likely,
Bring Bryce back in.
well, not even bring Bryce back in, but
Which
be
they is.
competitive and win this game. They had that circle. We could beat the Bears. The Bears beat the dog shit out of them.
Right, and
Beat
Bryce
them down.
and Dalton was leading.
Bring Bryce back in. Like, go ahead and bring him back in, because the season over. So now, like, you let Dalton, Bryce that had him in to see everything.
You got 1 win. Now you back.
Bring
You
Bryce
back in
in.
real. Okay.
Yeah, okay, bring Bryce back
It's
in.
Falcons. I'm sure everybody going to Falcons.
Yeah.
The 8:20 game. You got the 1-4 Bengals against the 2-3 Giants. I like Bengals. Isn't that funny?
Bengals.
1-4 Bengals versus
said
the
who?
2. The
Giants and
1-4 Bengals versus the 2-3 Giants.
I'm going with the Bengals.
I'm going with the Bengals. And who ever heard of a 1-4 team able to be a 2-3 team?
I'm surprised the Bengals record.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying underperforming.
Joe Burrows is playing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We see 2
I'm gonna do
different.
something. I'm gonna do something here that hasn't been done in a minute. Because I think that I might be believing in the NFC East again. The only reason I didn't take the Commanders was because they were playing against the Ravens.
Right.
And the Ravens are going to be a formidable opponent.
Right.
But as in, while the Bengals are down, I think the Giants are decent. I don't think the Giants are as bad as either y'all are as bad or y'all are 2 decent teams I think the Giants are decent. I think they're decent. And Malik Neighbors, if he's playing, I don't know if he's playing or not. I'm going to go with the Giants. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going with the Giants.
All right. So the Monday night game, we got the 3-2 Bills against the 2-3 Jets. Bills. Right.
Yeah.
Why you ain't picking them? Huh? Why you ain't picking them? Right, they played Monday night. This is for first place. And you gonna talk about they fired him because he underperformed. You won game. Yeah, right. You did all of that.
Selected the Bills.
Okay, yeah, Doug got the Bills. Who you got?
I'm going with the Bills.
Oh, see, look. And
But I'm just saying the morale is up, bro.
And see, that's another thing. I think that the wheels are about to fall off. I think the Jets are getting ready. How often do you see a team, even when your boy took over the Colts last year, they won what, those 2 games?
2 games.
Saturday?
Jeff Saturday.
Then after that
was
wheels fell right on off.
Mm-hmm.
So you give your boy, I give him a game or 2, and then Aaron Rodgers is going to be so pissed by week 13, 14 that he's going to be the interim head coach.